Hello and welcome back everybody for another pick a card reading. Today's topic is going to be, how do they see you? How do they see your relationship? And so I have the 3 different piles here, and I'm using these little arrowhead stones for you to help pick your pile. And I'll give you a minute to do that, and just say a quick thank you to everybody who has subscribed and liked and commented. I do enjoy reading your comments, and we will begin with, this will be number 1, this will be number 2, and this will be number 3. Okay, we will begin with number 1. How do they see you? How do they see this connection? Do they see it going anywhere? And we're going to find out right now. Okay. These are pre-shuffled, and this is the romance cards. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Reconciliation. True love. And wedding. Okay, what do these cards mean together? Let's see here. Okay, so first of all, this to me, with just these 4, is that you perhaps are going through a time where you're not really speaking, or you're having a little bit of a timeout, a break from each other, but there is reconciliation for you both. They see that there is reconciliation, and that, you know, it's time to free yourself. This could be thoughts, people, places. There could be somebody around you that's taking up a lot of your time. But this is true love. They're feeling that and seeing that this is true love, and that this can lead to, you know, a wedding, a marriage, a long-term commitment. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, they want to run to the altar with you and get married, but they do see this relationship as potential long-term committed. Again, looks like you're on a break at the moment. Time to really, you know, do some self-love, self-healing perhaps. And let's pull out some more cards for you, just to see a little bit more into this situation. But there is a reconciliation on hand here. It's a true love. This person loves you, so that's how they're seeing you. That's how they're seeing the relationship, even if you guys are on a break for the moment. Yes, and that's what this 8 of Cups is telling me. You kind of on a break at the moment. 8 of Cups, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Ace of Swords. This is this card is very positive to me. It's feeling like a divine relationship. And then with the other cards put together, that's how they're seeing this too. You've got the 9 of Wands. Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're not, you know, if you're on the break right now, they're solid, they're stable, they're not, you know, looking towards anybody else. We have the 3 of Cups, which also indicates, you know, the water signs, the Cancer, the Scorpio, the Pisces. I feel like they have other options. And although they're staying steady with, you know, your relationship, even if you are on the break. I feel like with this reading that there is, you know, some type of a separation, but it's not a lasting one. I feel like this is the question that was posed, was how do they see you? How do they see this relationship? They see that there's reconciliation that can happen, that it's true love, and that it's one that can be a committed, long-term relationship. But at the moment, you guys are on the break. You know, this person here is just kind of has their back turned and staring at the moon. You know, they have cups around them. I'm feeling in this situation, these are representative of people. Even here with the wands. But neither one of you are paying attention. You see, like, this person is not paying attention to these cups all around. It's kind of looking straight forward. Same thing here. Except for, you know, this person has a wand in their hand, but it's one wand. Here we've got the Ace of Swords, which is a divine union or relationship. I want to say a soulmate connection. I mean, that's how they're seeing this relationship dynamic between the two of you. You may be feeling like, yeah, okay, and they're not talking to me. Well, this is what they're feeling. And they do have emotion for you. I see it in the cups. You know, I'm feeling like this is probably their energy, the wands here. So you could be dealing with the fire sign, the Leo, the Aries, the Sag, Aquarius. Let me pull out a few more. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they're not looking anywhere for anybody new. There's options. I feel like they're concentrating on work right now. They're coming back. Knight of Cups. Three of Wands. There's another wand, sign of the fire. You're getting a lot of cups and wands here. So water and fire. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which would be the water, and then the fire, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. But this Knight of Cups is telling me that they're moving back towards you for a reconciliation, because they do feel like this dynamic with you guys is true love, is something that can be reconciled. And here's the Six of Cups. Again, more cups. This person feels like you'll take them back too. Or, you know, at least start to communicate. And if you are communicating now, maybe just a better communication, more, you know, emotional, a little bit more about feelings, a little bit more opening about that kind of a thing. But I really feel like you guys are, for this particular pick, number one, you guys are probably on a break at the present moment. But there is reconciliation for you. And I'm going to pick an angel card. So that's how they see this dynamic. They see it as, hey, we're on a break. They're working on their money. They're not looking elsewhere. I don't feel like they're doing a whole lot of communication. And if they are communicating, it's very, you know, not talking about feelings and not really giving you a lot of whole answers. They're not telling you that they feel like you're a soulmate connection. They're not telling you that they feel like you're true love. They possibly don't even recognize that whole soulmate, twin flame idea. Okay, so what do we have here? Spend more time outdoors. Okay, so this goes right along with freeing yourself. So in the meantime, spend more time outdoors. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. That goes right along with this. So while you're waiting for this person to come around with their true feelings, and they will, you know, spend more time outdoors, you know, practice some self-love, get back to nature, and, you know, and they will. They'll come into that space where they can open up to you. I just feel like they're kind of closed off. You're on a break. You know, perhaps they're just like overworked and stressed and thinking about money more at this present moment. But they do value the relationship. They value you. And so I hope that resonated with you. And if you do like this, if it did resonate and like it, hit the like button, subscribe, and we will be moving on to our pile number 2. I believe this is pile number 2. And that is why I mark my piles with these little trinkets, because this is the tan little arrowhead. Yeah, this is pile number 2. Okay. Please forgive me about that. Okay, so we have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to pull more cards, obviously, but from what I'm getting here, I feel like this person is seeing you and this relationship as kind of one feels more than the other. One could be in total love and then the other not so much at that point yet. And with the addictions, I'm not I mean, I know we all know what addiction is, but I'm not getting like addiction to like an alcohol or a substance. I'm getting an addiction to the actual person. Because, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm feeling. You know, and it can go both ways, but the question posed was, how are they seeing you? How are they seeing your dynamic and relationship? They could see you as a little controlling. And perhaps obsessive. You know, playfulness and flirting. You know, I mean, they see you as lighthearted and, you know, just fun to be around and attractive, and but it's as if you're coming on a little strong, perhaps, for this person. We got the Four of Cups, Eight of Wands, we've got the Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this person is kind of seeing you in, okay, so the cups are water, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And they're emotional signs. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I'm feeling more like, you know, this Eight of Wands. Well, Wands are the fire signs, the Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. And with the Knight of Swords coming through here, it's like there could be other people involved into this scenario that you feel like you need to, you know, fight for this person's attention, and they feel like perhaps you're fighting too hard for it because you really don't have to, and you get very emotional. I mean, that's what I'm reading from this. The question was, how do they feel about this relationship? How do they see you? You know, they're seeing you as an emotional person that's kind of, you know, fighting a little too hard to, you know, and being a little too controlling. Just, I feel like they want to just let things flow naturally, instead of kind of trying to force things. There could be talk of children here. I mean, yeah, they can see, you know, this reading is a little difficult to read because they see you in one way, but they feel like a different way, if that makes sense, and I hope it does, because they can see that this relationship can flourish and grow, but, you know, letting go of control issues is something that needs to happen. Perhaps they see you as being a little jealous. You know, if you could let your guard down a little bit. Let your guard down. Get out of your head a little bit. You know, and just go with the flow. Really. It can blossom. It can blossom into this. You know, you just really need to kind of, yeah, see, we have another Knight of Swords. You know, they feel like you're in your head. Two of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But they're not gonna like get rid of you. They're just kind of waiting to see, you know. I mean, are you gonna back it up a little? And we have the Four of Swords. But, I mean, I feel like they're kind of at the space where, all right, it can go either way. All right, so because we have this last card here, if you can say, is the Four of Wands. Wands again, fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And you see this man with this woman on the horse kind of like, whoa, you know, slow it down. But they also feel that, you know, you could end up not slowing it down and just kind of, you know, staying in your head with the Four of Swords. Swords are air signs, Aquarius, Libras, and Geminis. So how they see this is that, you know, I'm surprised we don't see the two of Pentacles here. You know, because it could go either way. That's how they're feeling. Right now, they're kind of just sitting back. They're kind of sitting back and waiting to see, you know, if you can kind of, perhaps trust them a little. You know, perhaps you've had some bad experiences in the past with relationships and trust issues, and, you know, maybe you could be a little bit controlling over this person. You know, there's love there. That's why they can see it blossom. That's why, you know, they're sticking around. They're talking to you. They're, you know, going to express to you. You know, just take it a little slow. Okay, and I'm going to pull out you an angel card. See, yeah. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. So you probably did have some trust issues in the past with somebody else. And here we go. And now you're like kind of taking your baggage onto this new person. Or this person. But they are trustworthy. Okay, so if it's the same person, you know, they probably changed. But it says, thank you for helping me have faith so I can open up my heart wider in my relationships. I'm grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. You know, this person is trustworthy. You can trust them. And that's how they see it, too. Like, please trust me. I need to be trusted. Or, you know, given, I want to say second chance, perhaps even. Again, general reading. If you need more, something a little more detailed, the information will be in the description. But that's how they're seeing this at the moment. So I hope you know, it resonated with you. And I'm going to be moving on to our last pile here. Which is our little onyx arrowhead. And we have love yourself first. Let your friends help you. Attraction and heart-to-heart conversations. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, number one, how they see you, how they see the relationship. Well, number one, they are attracted to you. You know, they want to have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Perhaps one of you or both of you are a little closed off. Let your friends help you. And love yourself first. Have, you know, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I don't normally say this because it doesn't enter into my mind, but for this one, I'm feeling a lot of like social media. Is somebody posting things on social media that isn't really putting you in the best of light? I just feel like, you know, you guys perhaps are just like having issue over that type of a thing. But they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. Yeah, this one's probably somebody that you don't have a whole lot of communication with at the moment. High Priestess, the Lovers, 5 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, we got some fire going on, which is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. They see you as there's a power struggle going on here too. With the Lovers, there's a choice that has to be made. They're feeling that. And see this person is just like carrying this heavy load to make this decision. It is a power struggle, and I feel like with the Lovers, you know, there is love there with you guys, but there's also choices to be made. And then we have the High Priestess, and they're kind of seeing you as someone who can rise above all of this. I feel like a lot of drama going on. But they're not in your... But this person is not in your face. Perhaps they are just watching you from afar. Okay, I'm just seeing, you know, this could be a person that's in your circle group. You know, asking around about you. Not really talking to you personally, but wanting to have that heart-to-heart. You're coming off to them as the High Priestess, though. Very attractive person. The High Priestess is a very attractive person, too. So, I mean, 7 of Swords. See, they feel like they left you behind, or these... Yeah. And they're in their head, too. And Swords are air signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have the Queen of Wands, which... Fire. More fire. Fire, fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And the 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're sitting in their head quite a bit. And they're not coming around to really have that heart-to-heart. Because I feel like they may, you know, just feel like it might be a power struggle with you guys, because this person is probably extremely strong too. Especially if they are one of the fire signs. You know, let me pull you a new one. Yeah, Queen of Swords. They don't know what to expect when they... I feel like they want to come forward. That's how they see the situation. They want to come forward. They do see you as the High Priestess. They are very attracted to you. Want to have the heart-to-heart. They, you know, they have love. But they don't know what they're going to find. I mean, are you going to accept them? Are you not? They're a little afraid of that, because the High Priestess is no fool. This person is extremely smart, has their stuff together. You know, and with the Queen of Wands, you could cut them with that sword so fast. They're afraid to be hurt, too, because even though if they are the fire sign, they put on that ego. That's a false. It's not false, but deep down they do have a mush side. And I'm pulling out an angel card for you. This is your life's purpose. Okay? That's why they're going to come back around. You know, this is something that's manifested probably in a past lifetime as well. You know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide me, my actions, so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. We didn't get career. I got no pentacles here. But, you know, again, it's being guided. It doesn't, you know, I feel like, you know, with this one, it's almost like you're both afraid to approach each other for fear of what the other one's gonna say, do. But one of you is going to make that move because somebody's going to let their friends help them. There is probably, you guys probably have a circle or at least a few of the same people you know that can help in this situation. But in the meantime, you know, love yourself first. Practice your self-love. And that's how they see this. They want to come back around. They want to have that heart-to-heart. There was a decision to be made between two people. But they want to come towards you because you are the high priestess. They can feel that this is divinely guided. And yeah, so I hope it resonated with you, and if it helped, I definitely want to hear about it in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you need more of a detailed reading, the information on how to contact me to do that is going to be in the description. And until the next time, thank you very much and God bless.